Get ready for a captivating tale that will challenge your perception of greatness. In a world where doubters thrive, one man stood tall against the relentless criticism. Brace yourself as we delve into the story of Cristiano Ronaldo, a football icon who defied the odds. Picture this, it was late 2017 and the naysayers were out in full force, boldly proclaiming that Ronaldo's glory days were behind him. The whispers grew louder with each passing day, echoing through the sports world. But Ronaldo, undeterred, refused to let the negativity consume him. As the 20th matchday approached, Ronaldo found himself with a mere 4 league goals. Critics reveled in his supposed decline, fueling their fervor for his downfall. It seemed as though even the fans, who once adored him, were secretly hoping for his failure. But then, a seismic shift occurred. Ronaldo unleashed a storm of goals, defying all expectations and leaving his doubters dumbfounded. With an astonishing 21 goals in just 12 matches, he crushed the claims of his demise. Yet, something peculiar happened. The critics almost appeared disappointed. It brings to mind a profound statement once uttered by an insightful individual: the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. These words rang true as Ronaldo's journey unfolded. Despite his countless achievements and unwavering dedication, there were those who yearned for his downfall. Yet, amidst the tumultuous sea of skepticism, Ronaldo remained unyielding. He pushed forward, conquering the challenges thrown his way and proving time and again that he was more than just a hero, he was an indomitable force. Get ready to be captivated by the story of Cristiano Ronaldo, a living legend who defied the odds and silenced his critics. Throughout his illustrious journey, Ronaldo has repeatedly fallen victim to a phenomenon that seeks to topple greatness. But if you possessed even a modicum of wisdom and a cool head, you could see that it was never truly the end. Now, I must admit, there was a time when even I, an unwavering believer, found myself doubting him. It was precisely 1 year ago today when I glanced at my phone and a sinking feeling washed over me. I thought, this is it. It's over. The circumstances seemed dire, and it seemed as though the world had forgotten just how low things had gotten. The truth is, they weren't merely reveling in his downfall this time. No, they had taken it upon themselves to actively tear him down, engaging in a ruthless character assassination. It was a perplexing situation, one that defied logic. However, deep down, there was a glimmer of understanding. You see, Ronaldo was never meant to return to Manchester United. It was only thanks to the intervention of the legendary Sir Alex Ferguson, who halted his potential move to City, that the doors swung open for him. The Glazer family, notorious for their greed and lack of passion for the sport, seemed an unlikely ally in bringing over the world's most expensive player. But as we know, fate works in mysterious ways. Against all odds, Ronaldo found himself back at the club that holds a special place in his heart. And now, as we reflect on the tumultuous journey that led him here, it becomes clear that Ronaldo's resilience and unwavering spirit have triumphed once again. Amidst the rumors and speculations surrounding his potential move to City, a hidden narrative began to emerge. Some whispered that Ronaldo's agent, Jorge Mendes, had strategically approached City to apply pressure on United, igniting a captivating twist in the tale. But let's delve into the incredible start that awaited Ronaldo at United, even at the age of 36. A seasoned legend among young contenders, he quickly reminded the Premier League of his unrivaled prowess. With an astounding 17 goal contributions in his first 18 starts, Ronaldo left spectators in awe. And it didn't stop there. In the Champions League group stage, Ronaldo transcended mere excellence. Brace yourself for a breathtaking recap of his remarkable performances. It all began with a game against Young Boys, where he swiftly opened the scoring but was eventually substituted as United squandered their lead. Then came the clash with Villarreal, where in the 95th minute, Ronaldo delivered a sublime winner that left fans roaring with delight. In the third game against Atlanta, he showcased his indomitable spirit, scoring a crucial goal with just 9 minutes remaining to complete a stunning 3-goal comeback. And just 2 weeks later, in their second encounter with Atlanta, Ronaldo once again rose to the occasion. Despite falling behind early, he found the net in the final minute of the first half to equalize, and then, with incredible tenacity, scored another last-minute goal to salvage a draw. But the climax of this exhilarating group stage came when United faced Villarreal, the reigning Europa League champions who had defeated them in the final just the previous year. Ronaldo took charge once more, opening the scoring with a mere 12 minutes left on the clock. As the game reached its conclusion, he was substituted, basking in a standing ovation from the adoring crowd. Indeed, as the story unfolds, we find that despite the initial euphoria surrounding Cristiano Ronaldo's return to Manchester United, there were underlying issues that threatened to disrupt the harmony. The managerial situation at the club was far from stable. By the time the second match against Villarreal arrived, United had already made the decision to part ways with manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, appointing Michael Carrick as the interim manager. It was during Carrick's first league match in charge that Ronaldo found himself on the bench and United had to settle for a draw. However, the arrival of Ralf Rangnick as the permanent replacement brought a glimmer of hope. As Rangnick watched from the stands, Ronaldo responded with a brace in the next game, leading United to a comeback victory against Arsenal. But it seemed that even Rangnick failed to learn from the mistakes of his predecessors. In just his second game in charge, Rangnick made the decision to bench Ronaldo against young boys. This move nearly jeopardized all the hard work Ronaldo had put in to secure United's place at the top of their Champions League group. The match ended in a draw, leaving fans and observers questioning the decision to leave their star player out of the starting lineup. The Ronaldo-Rangnick saga took a tumultuous turn as rumors of a strained relationship between the two persisted. Despite Ronaldo and Rangnick repeatedly asserting that their relationship remained amicable, the signs of discord became increasingly apparent. The moment that highlighted the growing tension occurred when Rangnick made the decision to substitute CR7 during a match against Brentford. Ronaldo's body language spoke volumes, suggesting that something was indeed amiss. The subsequent goal drought, with Ronaldo managing to score only one goal in the following 10 matches, seemed to validate the rumors. Then came the pivotal moment when Cristiano was left out of the squad for the highly anticipated match against Manchester City, supposedly due to an injury. However, instead of supporting his team from the stands, Ronaldo surprised many by boarding a plane and flying back to Portugal. This unexpected turn of events raised eyebrows and prompted Roy Keane, the former Manchester United captain, to express his skepticism regarding the official explanation. Keane opined, "There seems to be something more to this Ronaldo situation. The manager insists on that hip flexor story, but come on, that man is a machine. This story just doesn't add up." Keane's remarks echoed the sentiments of fans and pundits who questioned the true nature of Ronaldo's absence and speculated about the underlying issues affecting his relationship with Rangnick. The roller coaster of emotions in Cristiano Ronaldo's life continued as he returned from his trip seemingly rejuvenated. A weight appeared to have been lifted off his shoulders, and he embarked on a remarkable journey of resilience and strength. In his first match back, Ronaldo delivered a stunning hat-trick in a 3-2 victory against Tottenham, widely regarded as his best performance of the season. Just 3 matches later, he repeated this feat, scoring another hat-trick that further highlighted his immense talent and determination. However, amidst this resurgence, tragedy struck. Ronaldo's wife went into labor, and unfortunately, complications arose, resulting in the loss of one of their twins at childbirth. The other twin was left struggling in the hospital, adding immeasurable pain and sorrow to an already devastating situation. The grief and heartache weighed heavily on the entire family, with his other children grappling with the loss and the preparations made for the arrival of both babies. Ronaldo's wife openly admitted to the challenges she faced, struggling to even leave the house during this time. Yet, true to his character, Ronaldo shocked the world with his unwavering dedication. Nearly 5 days after the loss of his son, he showed up for the match against Arsenal and scored United's only goal, dedicating it to his departed child. In the subsequent 2 matches, he continued to find the back of the net, defying the odds and showcasing his indomitable spirit. Even in the midst of the toughest month of his life, Ronaldo's extraordinary performances did not go unnoticed. He was rightfully awarded the Premier League Player of the Month, a testament to his exceptional skill and the admiration he garnered from fans and peers alike. The touching display of support extended beyond United's fanbase, as even Liverpool fans applauded him, recognizing the strength and resilience he exhibited during such trying times. The season proved to be a tumultuous one for Manchester United, with multiple challenges and disappointments plaguing the team. David De Gea faced criticism from fans, Marcus Rashford struggled with poor performances, Mason Greenwood encountered legal troubles, Jadon Sancho failed to live up to expectations, and Paul Pogba's contributions dwindled. Amidst these struggles, Cristiano Ronaldo emerged as a shining beacon for the team. Despite the turmoil surrounding him, Ronaldo was named the Manchester United Player of the Season and earned a place in the league's Team of the Season. He finished third in the race for the Golden Boot, led the league in match-winning performances, points won, hat-tricks, and Player of the Month awards. With the arrival of new coach Erik ten Hag, there was a renewed sense of hope among the fans. However, this optimism was short-lived. By mid-July, frustration grew among the fans as the club failed to secure any significant new signings. Ronaldo, too, expressed his desire to leave the club, adding to the unrest. The media seized upon this news, creating a whirlwind of transfer rumors. Speculation linked Ronaldo with various clubs, including Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, PSG, and Chelsea. While many of these stories lacked credibility, the desire for Ronaldo's downfall fueled their propagation. As the situation escalated, CR7's mental state began to deteriorate. The media frenzy intensified, and he found himself at the center of constant scrutiny. Amidst this chaos, it was revealed that his baby daughter was once again in the hospital, adding to his personal stress and anguish. Ten Hag, who initially appeared to admire Ronaldo, began to doubt him. Despite the manager's previous statements expressing his desire to have Ronaldo in his squad, he started questioning the player's intentions and assumed he was being untruthful about his reasons for seeking a departure. Join us as we navigate the turbulent transfer saga surrounding Ronaldo, witnessing the relentless media speculation and the toll it takes on the player. The situation surrounding Ronaldo at Manchester United continued to deteriorate as he felt abandoned and betrayed by the club. He believed that the club had turned their backs on him when he needed understanding and had fueled rumors rather than providing him with peace. Ronaldo's threats to expose what had happened behind the scenes led to a disagreement between him and his agent, resulting in the end of their decade-long relationship. This severed connection made his quest to find a new club even more challenging, leaving him stuck at Manchester United. Ten Hag, desperate to assert his dominance as the new coach, resorted to humiliating Ronaldo. He repeatedly benched him, sometimes only bringing him on for a few minutes towards the end of the game. The situation reached a climax during a match against Tottenham, where Ten Hag ordered Ronaldo to warm up but never actually substituted him into the game. In a final act of frustration, Ronaldo headed towards the tunnel before the match had even ended, resulting in him being punished and forced to train alone. Despite the turmoil, Ronaldo managed to maintain impressive goal contributions, second only to Marcus Rashford. However, a month later, Ten Hag began justifying Ronaldo's absences with a mysterious illness that he refused to elaborate on. This development signaled an impending eruption, and the announcement of an upcoming interview only added to the anticipation. The interview conducted with Ronaldo became a global sensation, dominating headlines and discussions for weeks. In the interview, Ronaldo expressed a sense of betrayal, stating that many people within the club did not want him there from the start. He criticized Ten Hag for not respecting him and claimed that the club did not believe him when he informed them about his daughter's illness. Ronaldo's most significant criticisms were directed at the club's infrastructure, which he believed was a decade behind what he had experienced at Juventus and Real Madrid. He accused the Glazer family, the club's owners, of not caring about Manchester United and referred to the club as a marketing club. He expressed doubt about the club's ability to close the gap with other top six teams and stated that if sacrificing himself was necessary for the club's progress, he would be willing to leave. Interestingly, on the same day that Ronaldo's contract was terminated by mutual agreement, it was announced that the Glazer family had finally agreed to put the club up for sale, a development that the fans had long protested for. However, the interview seemed to backfire in some ways. The media worked tirelessly to portray Ronaldo in a negative light, exacerbating the situation. With the World Cup beginning just 2 days after the termination of his contract, the situation spiraled out of control. The media frenzy surrounding Ronaldo continued to escalate, with even small incidents blown out of proportion. A clip emerged showing Bruno supposedly ignoring Ronaldo in the locker room, which led to intense scrutiny and media hounding of Bruno until he provided a statement. However, it was later discovered that they were simply joking around, but the damage had already been done. Ronaldo's request to the press to stop bothering his teammates with questions about his personal life fell on deaf ears. The constant focus on him took a toll on his performances, which seemed to decline with each game. The match against South Korea proved to be a disaster for Ronaldo. He was involved in giving away a goal and had a couple of embarrassing misses. In a surprising turn of events, he was substituted off in a World Cup match, leaving him completely demoralized. The media once again amplified the situation, using a clip where Ronaldo appeared to exclaim, "Why is he in such a hurry to get me out?" This was misinterpreted as a confrontation with manager Fernando Santos, but it was later clarified that Ronaldo was actually referring to a South Korean player trying to rush him off the pitch. Regardless of the clarification, the damage was done. In the following match, Portugal started a knockout game without Ronaldo in the starting lineup for the first time in almost 2 decades. It was a low moment in his career, made even worse when Portugal achieved a significant victory with Ronaldo's replacement, Gonçalo Ramos, scoring a hat-trick. After Portugal's elimination from the tournament, Ronaldo's name continued to dominate the headlines. 12 days later, he made a surprising announcement that he had reached an agreement with Al Nassr in the Saudi Pro League. This decision was met with criticism and mockery, as some questioned his high wages and his previous comments about players moving to the Middle East. Many saw it as a sign of him giving up, which was disheartening for his fans. As CR7 started his journey with Al Nassr, the situation seemed to spiral further into embarrassment. Despite some impressive moments and his proximity to the top of the goal scorers table, Al Nassr dropped to second place in the league and was eliminated from every cup competition. The fact that Ronaldo finished the season without any trophies was unexpected and added to the scrutiny he faced. Meanwhile, Manchester United, the club Ronaldo left, had a decent season. They finished in the top 3 of the league and even won the League Cup, their first title in years. Although they had their fair share of terrible moments, such as a historic 7-0 defeat to Liverpool and the underperformance of Ronaldo's replacement Weghorst, the criticism towards Ronaldo persisted. Even when the first big signings arrived in the league, it took some time before things started to improve. There were doubts and a sense that Ronaldo's career was coming to an end, especially after the massive pre-season defeats to Benfica and Celta de Vigo. The narrative took a dramatic turn as Ronaldo's predictions about the Saudi Pro League becoming a top competition started to come true. Massive signings like Benzema, Neymar, Mahrez, Firmino, Mane, Brozovic, and Kante joined the league, and people began to fear the formidable competition it was becoming. Ronaldo's individual performances were nothing short of spectacular. In just 6 matches, he scored 6 goals and led Al Nassr to their first Arab Champions Cup title after 20 years of their debut in the competition. Once the league started, he continued to deliver incredible performances, earning the title of the league's best player almost every month. Furthermore, Roberto Martinez's appointment as the national team's coach led to Ronaldo's reintroduction as the star player. He played a crucial role in Portugal's unbeaten qualification for the Euros, scoring 10 goals in 9 matches. By the start of the new year, Ronaldo had already contributed to 29 goals in just 18 league matches with Al Nassr. He outperformed the other marquee signings in the league, becoming both the top scorer and top assist provider. His remarkable form allowed him to achieve a total of 54 goals in the calendar year, making him the oldest player to win the IFFHS World's Top Goal Scorer award, surpassing the likes of Mbappe, Kane, and Haaland. In contrast, Manchester United, the club Ronaldo left, struggled to find their footing. The entire United squad had been involved in fewer league goals than Ronaldo alone. They had a disappointing performance in the Champions League, finishing bottom of their group, and one of Ronaldo's replacements failed to score a single goal by the 18th matchday. The situation for Ten Hag, the former Ajax coach, was dire. His record was compared unfavorably to that of David Moyes, highlighting the stark contrast in their managerial performance. Cristiano Ronaldo's story goes to show his determination and resilience to be the best and never give up, which only means one thing. In life, if you believe, there are no limits to what you can achieve.